This is a very neatly tied version of the fly. I've tried this just to demonstrate the silhouette of the fly. I start off by making sure my hook rotates well in the vise, tie in some thread, and then I tie in some lead-free wire to give it some weight. I don't want this fly to be ultra slow in the water. I don't want it to hover because I'm going to be using it in muddy waters and I want to trigger a response in the fish. We're all taught that we're supposed to fish very slowly during winter times. This is not the case with this fly. You're supposed to reel it in quite not too, I'm not talking about rolly-poly quickly. I'm talking about, a bit quick at least. So I'm mostly tying it in just to make sure that I don't fish too slow with it. It's for my purpose as well. So I take some ice wing fiber and shell pink, fluorescent shell pink, and use a dubbing loop, tie in a tail, and we have a bit of a ponytail. And then I use a technique that's used in the fly vaskebjörn and in pattegrisen. Usually when you tie in the mouth of pattegrisen, you make a small ball behind the mouth of the fly, and it's the same thing here. And I do this not to tie a shrimp, but to give the hackle that I'm about to tie in a bit of a stability behind it and make sure that it stays up. Now this hackle will imitate, let's say, fins of a fish. And what I want to do is to give the trout a quick impression of a fish. So yeah. Now I tie in some dubbing with a dubbing twister, go around, and then I switch. This is where I actually switch to another thread color. It's gray. I've been using fluorescent shell pink all through the fly. I want this fly to be ultra fluorescent and I want it to be visible. I mainly use this fly in extremely muddy waters during winter. If the water is clear, I'm not going to be using this fly. This is a special situation fly. We don't always have muddy waters in extremely cold weather. And then I dress it a bit.